Hey guys, how is it going? Jacob here, and today we'll be talking about your first CV, your first resume, how to create it. We'll cover points, why is it good, why is it bad, what should you fix. I'll show you my first CV and how I improved over the time whenever I was switching jobs. And this video is for students, for people who decided to switch a career, to start working as a software engineer, software developer. Let's start. Alright guys, so now we are here on my screen, and yeah, I want to show you first my first CV when I was like a student and the first year, and I didn't have any experience at all. I actually just started coding. And yeah, let's just go through it very quickly, and I will cover a few tips which might help you get your first job, because with this CV I got my first internship as a Python developer. So yeah, let's go. Yeah, on the top you can see my name. There's a number and email. So basically those are your contact information for you, in case that like recruiters, the company, they want to contact you. You should put them here. Then there are personal details about me. That yeah, I am studying in a university. I'm most prestigious fields of study, which is IT. Programming. I'm a hardworking person. Yeah, so basically you have to tell a little bit about yourself so they can get to know a little bit about you. But still you cannot lie here because everything they will see during the real call, during the real conversation when you arrive to the company, right? All right, then I didn't have any experience, as I told you. So basically I just listed my projects, my computer skills, let's put it this way. So basically I put Python, C++, HTML, CSS. Back then I would say it was fine because like I didn't have any experience, so I have to put something out there. I couldn't send them like just a blank paper, right? Then I write like that I actually know everything. I even said I know Microsoft Excel, like advanced levels. So yeah, I was unexperienced back then, but I guess it's fine. I put the link to my GitHub so they could actually check my university projects, which actually they later on asked me about, which is super cool. And I told them about some different courses which I made. So basically I'm not starting from scratch. I was kind of able to make something, right? Then I told them about my additional skills, which actually shouldn't be really on a CV because they don't really care. Like they hire you for example, for being a Python developer, so they don't care if you know Photoshop, if you know Excel, maybe Excel a little bit, but I wouldn't say so. If you know HTML, CSS, like they don't care. They want you on a Python for a Python position, so you shouldn't write about it. But yeah, if you're just starting, if you have nothing to say, just list. I even told them about my nationalities in the case that they don't want to Polish people or German people, I don't know, because I was looking for internship abroad. But yeah, this CV, I wouldn't say it's bad, but I wouldn't say it's also good, but it gave me the first job in Austria as a Python internship.
Where do we go is a question to ask. There are so many choices that it's hard not to look past. What is real and what is fake, and the risk we have to take. Will we know what is throwing off our balance?
This is my second CV. So I made it actually during my internship because I was traveling around the world during my weekends. I met some interesting people, and I actually had to change it immediately because I was looking for new opportunities after the internship. I was really business-minded guy, let's say. And yeah, I said that making this internship, and I said, what am I doing there? And again, this is actually the same thing. The bad thing about it is 2 pages. I would say less is more, and your CV should be 1 single page. And then after the internship, I dropped out from my university because I wanted to go abroad one day, and I actually started looking for a new job in my city during my semester, like during my break. And I created this fancy CV, which looks pretty good. I mean, yeah, As you can see here, I listed my experience. So I added my internship. I said what I've done there. But still, this description, it's not super good. I mean, I think I should be more precisely. I should, I would say I should use a more advanced vocabulary. But still, it's not that bad. So basically, on profile, there's the same text I used in the previous one. I said here are like some flags, logos of the companies, those skill bars, which are super bad, as I know right now. And the reason is, normally when you want to apply for some position, there are recruiters who are scanning like a lot of different resumes. They just need 3 seconds, and if they see something like this, which is super colorful, they don't really care about it, I would say. They don't really care because there's not that much information actually. And also the other thing is, sometimes your CV is, when you apply to big companies, like FANG companies, there are a lot of different candidates who apply there as well, and they use parsers to read the CV, to read the key points. And if you send them CV like this, the parsers actually are ignoring this. They don't put it through, and I will show you why. So basically, I created the CV using Adobe Photoshop, and now let's try to copy this text and paste it. As you can see, my text is not visible by like parsers, like it's Chinese letters. So something is literally wrong here, and I didn't know it back then. I didn't know it, right? So I'm just pointing it out so you can know. But yeah, so basically it gave me another job as a Python developer. Then I moved to Berlin, moved to Germany. And again, I had to switch a job. I actually started university and I was looking for a part-time position, and I created, I would say, professional CV for the first time in my life. So this is 1-page CV. Again, on top, I put in my information. I decided not to put the photo because it's not super interesting. Like, I would say it's redundant. And yeah, here I use social medias like my website, GitHub, LinkedIn, my number. I also decided to change the number from Polish one to German because I would say it's more professional. Then I put again the skills, but now I use the simple Google Doc, so now we don't have any problem with parsing this information. If we type them here, as you can see, easy, right? And then I put my work experience with the key points, what I've created. So then recruiters were able to ask me about the questions regarding those projects. And I had actually this during my interview, after I passed like a technical interview. When I solved the coding tasks, they were also asking me about those projects. This is really super, I would say, important, especially when you don't have any experience. You should have this small area with your competitions and personal projects so you can say something about yourself. And you don't have to put them as they happened. I would say put the most interesting on the top and so on. So for me, the most interesting hackathon which I attended was a Facebook hackathon. And I, again, describe what I've created there, and people were super interested during the interview process. And then I put it the education. So I would say in the end, if you are applying for some entry position level, still I would keep my CV professional, so 1 single page, and put the information which is relevant for current position, for a current job offer, and then you should be good to go. Yeah, guys, and one of the most important things is that you actually will improve over time. As you can see from my first CV, which was super, but to my last CV, which was professional, I improved. I learned by my mistakes. I learned by asking other people for a feedback. Like, this is what you should also do. Ask your friends, ask maybe professional. You can even hire someone to write a professional CV for you. Why not, right? I mean, people do that. And with those tips, you should be good to go. You should be able to get your first position as a junior developer or your first internship. Alright guys, if you enjoyed the video, please smash this like button for YouTube algorithm, leave some comments down below, let me know if you enjoy this. Check my other social media, as I post a lot about on my Instagram almost every day. Yeah guys, thanks for watching, subscribe and see you next time.